y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer, and this here is a mid-November check-in reading for Earth signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Moon, Sun, Rising signs. Okay. So to start, I wanted to say, yay! We just reached 500 subscribers, which is awesome. Yay! But I was thinking about doing some kind of celebratory video or something. So let me know down in the comments what you guys would be interested in seeing, right? Would you like to see, like a live or a Q&A or maybe like a giveaway, something, I don't know. Just let me know so that I can, do something that you'd be interested in seeing, okay? But as a reminder, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, make sure that you check out your moon rising sign readings, okay? But the timestamps are in the description box below. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Capricorn, and then I'll go down alphabetically. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, Capricorn. All right. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have gratitude and thanks. Okay, so it looks like gratitude is going to be really important for you for the remainder of the month. Okay, so some of you here with this hibernation and regeneration, you may have been spending some time kind of, recuperating, right? I feel like here with this meditation to dig deep, you may have kind of been maybe even kind of like in your fields or kind of doing a lot of internal work, right? To kind of, I feel, to figure out what it is that you want to do, where it is you want to go in life. And you may have been feeling, kind of just maybe even kind of lost or maybe even, hopeless in a sense. And I feel like for the remainder of the month, it may be good for you here to kind of spend some time kind of recuperating, connecting with yourself, allowing yourself to kind of be where you are, to rest, so that you can really figure out what it is that where it is you're going, what it is you want to do, and how you can best serve yourself, right? And to kind of serve your desires, your wishes for yourself, right? I feel like here there may be some emotions, maybe even some fears that may show up for you in the remainder of the month, or are currently showing up for you. And it's like a need here to kind of allow yourself to be aware of those fears, be aware of those insecurities also, and to not allow them to kind of bully you, right? Don't let them bully you. Don't let them like make you feel less than, but spend some time kind of elevating yourself, elevating your energy, be it through, yoga or meditation, or even just, sleep, right? Sleep is good, right? Allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to kind of, allow yourself the time and the space that you need to kind of ease out, to mellow out, so that you do, you can connect back to this passion and this drive to move forward, right? But it's kind of hard to do that if, you're worn out, or you have a lot that's burdening you, right? But let's see here what's going on with Capricorn. Where I feel like, there's a lot of dreams, a lot of wishes that you want to, see to fruition. But it's going to kind of be important for you here to, I feel, spend some time like figuring out what may be kind of holding you back. But also like, what are your gifts? What are your talents? And how can you use them to best help yourself, but also help other people, right? How can you utilize your gifts? How can you utilize, what it is you've learned thus far to kind of create these dreams and these passions, that you want? All right, bottom of the deck here we have depressed. So yeah, you guys, some of you guys may be experiencing some depression here, maybe even some kind of like negative thoughts, negative self-talk, right? Some fears, insecurities may be showing up for you. All right, for the parents out there, some of you may be even kind of worried about your kids, maybe feeling, just kind of like overwhelmed with everything that you have on your plate here. But I feel like with this disgust that's showing up, right, you may be doing some internal work, right? Some things, you may be letting some things go, and it may be, a bit overwhelming, a bit like much, there may be even some parts of yourself that may be causing you, distress, where you're like, man, I wish, I didn't do that, or I wish I was more like this. And, maybe feeling a bit discouraged, just kind of open here with this vulnerable, right? I feel like there's a lot of like emotional energy going on here, that may be making it hard for you to kind of see the brighter side of things. And you may be like wanting someone to kind of come in and help you, and just to kind of be there for you, to uplift you, but you may be feeling like, like you just don't know what to do. Right, some of you may even, be kind of feel like, time is kind of ticking away. Like you need to kind of get a move on. But you may be feeling like you don't know where to start. Or just very like kind of beat down by, disappointments or just insecurities and fears that may be showing up for you. Right, and I feel like here with this happy, right, there is like a dream or, a passion here that you have that does kind of bring you happiness, that does kind of bring you joy, but you may be feeling like, it may never come to be as grand or as big that it is that you want it to be. And you may be even kind of, upset at yourself for, maybe past mistakes, or, maybe even things that you feel like you did wrong, or you may be kind of experiencing like feelings of like not being good enough, or not being able to, to kind of get yourself going as quickly as you would want, or as you would hope. And it's like, it's a need here to kind of like be easy with yourself, be gentle. Right, and don't be afraid to kind of ask for support, to ask for help. right? Don't spend too much time kind of alone in your thoughts and, you know, in your negative thoughts and feelings, right? But allow yourself time to kind of connect with happiness, to connect with joy, to connect with, you know, the happier side of things, the sunny side, right? Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side, right? Keep on the sunny side as much as you can, right? Don't kind of get too kind of lost in the sauce. All right. Well, let's see what you need to be aware of for the remainder of November here. Right, some of you may be feeling like overworked here. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have the Two of Pentacles. All right, so some of you may be like trying to get something off the ground here, be it, you know, a new project, like I was saying, or, you know, maybe a business, anything. And that may be, you know, you may be running into some speed bumps here. Yeah, it's like a need here to be patient with yourself, right? There are going to be some ups and some downs, and it's like a need to kind of allow yourself to be where you are at any given moment, right? Don't kind of rush yourself or feel like, you know, you have to kind of speed up in order to get there quicker, right? Take your time here. We have Temperance, right? Go easy on yourself, right? What you want is going to come to be. It may take some time, right, for you to kind of see progress, for you to see growth, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen, right? So just make sure that you're allowing yourself the time that you need to rest, right? Don't kind of keep going and keep going and keep going, right? It's just going to like wear you out and make you not even want to move anymore, right? So allow yourself the time that you need to kind of heal and to process and to recuperate. Don't keep pushing yourself. Right? Some of you may even be kind of like using work or like your goals to kind of avoid your feelings, right? There may be something here with this Three of Swords, right? This Ace of Cups, that's like something emotional here that you may be avoiding. But I feel like it may be your own like worries, your own fears, your own kind of insecurities, right? About not being able to get to this star, to this dream, to this goal. And you may be kind of pushing yourself in excess to avoid these feelings, right? Right, don't do that. You know, be aware of the feelings, right? Don't let the feelings run you, but, you know, be aware of them. But don't try to kind of outrun them, because they're going to show themselves. And, you know, kind of working in excess is like a way that your fears and insecurities show themselves, and it works against you, to be honest. So don't do that. I mean, hey, I can't tell you what to do, but that's just my 2 cents. All right, but let's go ahead and get your advice. Right, and some of you may be kind of like even like avoiding or procrastinating here, right? It may be the opposite, where you may be procrastinating because you're afraid that what you want will never come to be. So you're like, oh, whatever, you know, I'll do it later, you know. But I feel like that's kind of like fear showing up, right? So don't let your fears or your feelings rule you, right? Be aware of them. Allow yourself to process them and keep going. Okay? But let's see, what's your advice? Oh, look at that. Invite your fears to tea. Oh, wait. Going crazy. Oh, that is way too many. Okay, fine. Hi. All right. So we have invite your fears to tea. Fears aren't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When we're courageous enough to be with what scares us, we receive powerful wisdom. All right. And then share your gifts. Your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. All right. Then we have decide. It's time to make a decision. Being on the fence drains your energy. No matter what you choose, it will be the exact right thing for your spiritual path. Channel your energy. Be decisive. Learn, grow, decide. Then we have nourish yourself. Have you been using food to numb rather than nourish? Be honest. If so, break that pattern today. Show your cells that you care by choosing healthy, wholesome foods made with love. Eat your veggies, make a green juice, and toast to your longevity. Cheers. Okay, and then spruce up your nest. It's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. Then we have gossip dims your glow. Speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation, so avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. And your final card here, we have you did it. Hooray, success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you'll do it again. Yeah. So I feel like, it may be, good for you to do like a detox or like a spring cleaning. I know it's not spring, but, like a cleanse. I feel physically, environmentally, emotionally, right, spiritually, right? Spend some time kind of clearing out the clutter within yourself, within your environment, right? It could be, it may be good to, like it says, spruce up your nest, right? It may be good to kind of do like a detox here, so that you can have like a clear head, a clear mind, a clear being, so that you can keep going forward without like being weighed down by your fears or your insecurities or, the stuff from yesteryear, okay? But that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give the video a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can see more videos like this one. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out. I'm going to go ahead on to Taurus. So, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. I'm making all this noise, but let me start. So, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Let's see. Oh. Okay. But bottom of the deck here, we have tears of joy and sadness. Okay, so, right, to start off with these two showing up like this, right, I feel like it may be two groups, or it could just be that, you know, you guys are kind of split between two things, right? Your love life and your, like, dream, or like your goals, right? Your romance and goals, right? I feel like those two are like pretty heavy here for you guys. Yeah, I feel like, you know, some of you may be feeling like you're not getting, you know, what it is you desire here when it comes to love. So you may be kind of focusing on your dreams and your goals, right? But I feel like, you know, with this tears of joy and sadness here, you know, it's going to be important for you for the remainder of the month to just kind of be aware of your feelings, to allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, right? Don't kind of avoid one aspect of your life for the other, right? Like, not saying, you know, to stop worrying about your dreams, no, like, but just kind of like, don't kind of divert. Well, it may be beneficial for some of you to kind of divert your focus, right? I feel like, you know, that is a good thing sometimes, but, you know, don't kind of push down your emotions, or kind of even cut off yourself from your emotions because you're unhappy with a certain aspect of your life, right? Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, right? But keep moving, you know what I'm saying? Just don't allow yourself to kind of avoid things in pursuit of something else, because, you know, hey man, oftentimes it kind of shows itself in other ways, right? So I feel like, you know, just make sure that you're, with this give love, right, that you're spending time kind of connecting with people that, you know, are good for you, right? It may not be romantic, but just, you know, don't cut yourself off from love, you know, because you feel like you're not getting everything that you want in it, right? Make sure that you are, you know, connecting with people, right? Be it friends, family, right? Because in tending to your heart, it gives you the energy and the propulsion to kind of move forward in your dreams and goals. But if you're feeling like kind of unfulfilled in one space, oftentimes if you don't like allow yourself to process those feelings, it can interfere with what it is that's going on in other places, right? So just make sure that you're aware of those feelings, that you don't kind of shove them down or avoid them, but, you know, you kind of tend to your emotional well-being so that you can do what it is you need to do when it comes to your dreams and your goals. Okay? But let's see what else was to come out for you here. Right, I feel like here with this little cat, right, I feel like, you know, some of you may even have like kids here. I feel like they're watching you, right? So just, you know, be aware of that. Or, you know, I feel like most of you are aware of that, and that may be kind of overwhelming you here. But I feel like, you know, just be mindful of what you're kind of teaching them by how you're going through what it is you're going through, right? If you're kind of avoiding things, right, they're going to kind of learn that and repeat, right? So just make sure that you're, you know, going about these emotions and these feelings in a healthy manner, so that you know, they learn how to process their feelings and their emotions in a healthy way, and not to kind of avoid them or to, you know, dismiss them, right? But also, you know, make sure that you're spending time with, you know, the little ones or your friends, your family, right? And that you're not kind of avoiding them, avoiding the people that you love, as you know, progress when it comes to your goals and your dreams. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have here resentful. Right, so I feel like here, right, you may be kind of, right, this resentful is kind of making me, right, we do have bitter, it says bitter, right, you may be kind of jealous. Hey man, you may be kind of like looking at other people, right, in their romantic relationships like, look at them, you know what I mean, and you're kind of unhappy with, you know, what you got going on. But I feel like it's important for you to kind of use those emotions in a positive way, if that makes sense, right? To kind of channel them into something beneficial for yourself, right? Not like I was saying, don't avoid them, right? Allow yourself to feel what it is you're feeling, but don't kind of like allow it to overwhelm you or to make you bitter or resentful or hateful, right? I feel like love, look at that, it's like a heart here. It's a heart that he's smashing. I feel like, you know, you may be kind of allowing your disappointment here, be it in love, be it in your dreams, right, your career goals, whatever it may be, to kind of it may be turning you into something that you don't want to, right? I feel, or at least it has the power to. So just make sure that you're aware of your feelings, right? But I feel like it's a need here to realize, you know, this disappointment, this sadness isn't going to last forever. And there's always going to be like new opportunities, new things for you to kind of connect to, right? New people, new love. But if you're kind of trapped in a space of feeling like unhappy with, you know, where your life is going or where your life is headed, it's going to be hard for you to connect with any other emotion. So just make sure that you know, have some compassion for yourself here, right? And I feel like, you know, when I say that, I mean, like, I keep saying this, but allow yourself to feel what it is you're feeling, right? Don't beat yourself up for feeling a certain way, or don't like dismiss your emotions or push them away or bottle them up, right? Allow yourself to feel what it is you're feeling and allow yourself to kind of release that feeling in a positive way, right? It may be beneficial to channel it into something, right? Your dreams, but don't do it in a way where you kind of come at it from like a negative standpoint. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Like, just make sure that these feelings that are coming up for you, this disappointment, this you know, that you pay attention to it, that you give it the space that it needs to be processed, to be healed, right? And I feel like here with this worried, right, I was kind of picking up on a kid here, but I feel like, you know, just be aware of, I feel, your feelings and how they affect other people. Right? It may be beneficial for you here to kind of, as it says, kind of give love, right? Be it to your kids, be it to family members, to kind of just pour your love into something, right? But don't pour your hate into something. I mean, hey, other than the gym, I don't know, but like, you know, just don't allow like your anger or your resentment or your disappointment to control you or to overwhelm you or to eat you up from the inside out. Hopefully I'm making sense. But let's go ahead and see what you need to be aware of for the remainder of November. Right, I feel like here with this compassion, right, there's something here that needs to be released, but it needs to be released in a positive way. Right, if this is a relationship, right, there may be a need for like forgiveness. So that it doesn't, right, these bitter or these unhappy, these negative emotions don't continue to affect you in a negative way. You get what I'm saying? I hope so. But also, like with the kids, right? Your kids kind of pick up on your feelings, and right, if it's, even if you don't say anything, right, kids pick up on things. And it's just like a need for you here to kind of be aware of your own feelings, so that you're not kind of passing them down or, you know, putting them onto other people here. That's way too many. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I feel like, you know, you guys may be a bit emotional at this time, and that is okay. I feel like some of you here may still be kind of caught up in one relationship or another, right? I feel like there may be, for some of you, it may have been like a toxic or a negative relationship that you may have kind of left, or you may be kind of struggling with here. But I feel like here with this Page of Pentacles and this Page of Swords, you are in a space where, you know, you want something new, but you may still be kind of like focusing on what didn't work in the past, or focusing on this relationship that you feel may have failed or didn't work the way that you wanted it to. And that's kind of affecting you now. It's affecting how you're showing up in other relationships and in other areas of your life. And I feel like here with this Emperor showing up, it's a need for like grounding. It's a need for you to kind of focus on your own stability, right? And the stability of the people within your, you know, immediate environment, be it family, you know, like kids, right? Some of you may have kids. And so it's kind of a need for you to kind of ground your energy, to be aware of your feelings, right? It may be good for you to kind of journal here, to kind of get out these feelings, and you know, so that they're not weighing on you so heavily and affecting how you're showing up for yourself and for other people, right? I feel like here with this Strength, right, it's a need for you to, you know, to know that you can make it through this, right? We do have a lion and a tiger here, right? You're strong, you're powerful, you can make it through this. But it's like, it's going to be important for you to not kind of focus on what you feel may have failed, or what you feel didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And because other, you know, that may continue to bring in this kind of hateful, resentful, bitter energy. And that is going to affect you, but also the people around you in a negative way. Right? So it may be beneficial for you here to kind of, you know, journal your feelings, or even kind of talk to someone about what's going on with you, so that you don't feel like you have to do it all by yourself, or that you're not kind of, you know, bottling things up or repressing things, and then, you know, they kind of come out in the worst ways possible at the, you know, the worst time, right? You don't want that to happen. So, you know, just allow yourself to the time that you need to process what has happened, or what is happening with you and within your relationships. right? But also when it comes to, it may be for some of you, it may not be a relationship that you feel disappointed about. It may be, you're feeling like your dreams and your goals aren't turning out the way that you want them to. And that may be making it hard for you, right? It may be making you emotional or making you resentful or angry, right? So just give yourself the time that you need to kind of process these feelings, right? Because I feel like worried here, I feel like either you're worried about, maybe your kids or other people, or, I feel like somebody here is worried about you and what you're going through. But you may not be kind of letting on how much you're kind of carrying, how much you're going through. Right? So don't feel like you have to kind of do it all by yourself. Okay? But let's go ahead and get your advice. Right? Don't be hard on your feelings, right? And don't be hard on yourself for feeling the way that you're feeling. Okay. All right, so we have here, spruce up your nest. It's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. Okay, then we have, you are healing. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. All right, then we have listen. Are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? Shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An open message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance. For now, just listen. Okay, and then we have listen to your body. No matter how bad we feel, our bodies are always working on our behalf to create health and vitality. Meet your body halfway by acting on the messages it sends you, whether it's a whisper or a roar. Don't ignore what you hear. Listen to your body. It wants the best for you. Okay. Right. Some of you may be kind of pushing yourself too hard. And it may be time for you to kind of ease up. And then your final card for advice, we have embrace your sensitivity. Your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. Okay? Yeah, I feel like here, you guys may be kind of avoiding like your deeper feelings. Some of you, it may be, you may be unhappy with your love life, or it may be you're unhappy with, your career, your dreams, goals, right? About how far you're along. But I feel like it's like there's something deeper going on here. And I feel like it's because you may be feeling unfulfilled altogether. And it's kind of a need to kind of allow yourself to feel what it is you're feeling, allow yourself to kind of be where you are, and to realize, you have the power to kind of change things and to move in a new direction if need be. But if you're kind of, avoiding how you're feeling or what's going on with you, and you're not listening to yourself, or if you're kind of pushing yourself too hard, it's going to be hard for you to, make the changes that are necessary. So just, be easy with yourself. Allow yourself the space that you need to kind of process and to heal and to, connect with where you are so that you can move forward in a more positive and happy and healthy way. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, Taurus. Hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. I'm gonna go ahead on to Virgo, so peace out. Okay, Virgo, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Oopsies. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have go with the flow. All right, so you guys may be in a transitional phase at this time, right? So it's going to be important for you here to kind of go with the flow, right? Don't force yourself, don't push yourself too hard, right? Some of you may still even be trying to kind of figure out where it is you want to go, and it's like a need to kind of allow yourself to embrace the flow of things, to embrace, where you are at any given moment and not feel like you have to rush or feel like you have to, beat some kind of clock, whatever it may be. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. So like I was saying, we have here transformation and change. So yeah, like you guys are in a transitional space, right? Where you kind of moving from one space in your life to another. You may still be in the process of trying to figure out where it is you want to go, but it's a kind of a need for you to kind of allow yourself to be where you are and to embrace like this change that it is you're going through, and not feel like you have to kind of rush or to be something or another, or to feel like you have to kind of hold on to where it is you're coming from, right? Or to force a change, or to force yourself to be better or greater or more improved, right? But to allow yourself to be where you are at any given moment in this transformation space, right? It's going to take you some time for you to kind of feel like yourself, or to embrace who you are authentically, right? But just allow yourself the time that you need to kind of let go of where it is you're coming from, but also embrace where it is you're going. Okay, with this plant the seeds in reverse, I feel like it'll be beneficial for you here to spend some time kind of ruminating. I like that word, ruminating on what it is that you want to cultivate in your life, and to spend some time planting those seeds, nurturing them, loving on them, but also doing the same for yourself, right? Allowing yourself to kind of grow at your own pace. So that you when it is time for you to get moving, that you feel able to do so. Okay, but let's go ahead and see what else wants to come out for you. right? Some of you may be leaving some things behind, right? Some things that you wanted to see grow but didn't, take off, be it, projects or goals or relationships. Right? And you may be kind of afraid to kind of step into this new space. You may be afraid of, where you're going, but, don't kind of hold on to any fear. Right? Right? Get excited here about like this newness that's coming in. These new things. This new you. Right? Don't feel like you have to stay small or to stay in your comfort zone or to be who, you were or who people think you should be. Allow yourself to, be who you're meant to be. Right? And that may change, right? Because, it's changing now and it may change in the future, and that's okay. All right, bottom of the deck here we have proud. Yeah, I feel like, you may be feeling like you don't know, where it is you're going, what it is you want, or whatever it may be, right? Maybe even feeling a bit lost, right? Like you don't know who you are. But like, I feel like it's important for you to be proud of yourself and be proud of, how far you've come and the changes that you're making for yourself and for the better, right? Let's see here. Right, this inspired card is like very much making me think of like Amadeus, right? Mozart, whatever. And you may be kind of like in the process of kind of like writing your magical song. That's the best thing I can use to describe what it is I'm thinking of, right? You may be in the process of kind of writing this mystical song, this grand tune, but you may be kind of feeling overwhelmed and exhausted and, discouraged because you don't quite know how it's going to turn out. But it's like a need here for you to kind of step into this hopefulness, to step into this excited feeling and allow yourself to kind of let go of your fears, your insecurities, or even like the thoughts about, who you should be or where you should be and all those things that are kind of overwhelming you and making you feel like, you're not good enough or you're not doing the right thing, right? Don't beat yourself up for, being in a space where you have to kind of change or have to make, a different turn than was expected of you. You get what I'm saying? I'm hoping I'm making sense. But, allow yourself to be where you are and to kind of enjoy the ride. Right? Don't feel like you have to kind of rush to get to a certain place or to kind of be healed or be transformed or to be this grand new version of yourself, right? No, you don't have to do that. Allow yourself to be where you are. Right? Enjoy the ride, man. And get excited about all the good and new things that are coming into your life. Right? Because I feel, right? That's where the inspiration starts. That's where like this new energy is, where you connect with yourself and what it is that you want for your future. And that's what's going to propel you forward, right? But if you kind of get stuck in a space of feeling maybe ashamed or fearful, it's going to kind of cause a regression. It's going to kind of pull you back into old patterns or into old habits or into an old way of being. And I feel like, you're in a space here where you want the newness. You want something new, right? But it's going to take you kind of embracing the unknown, embracing the new, and getting excited about all the good things that are to come, okay? But let's go ahead and see what you need to be aware of for the remainder of November. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys are in a space where you're kind of very much envisioning, this new life for yourself. And you may be a bit fearful, feeling like, oh, I'm not ready, or I don't know what to do, or where I'm going. You may be kind of, weighing yourself down by fears or, insecurities. Right, let that stuff go, man. Let it go. Right, I know that's easier said than done, but I feel like here, right, we do have 2 kings. I feel like you may be kind of overwhelmed by the whole kind of process of kind of letting go and moving into this new space, right? Some of you may even be like very much just moving homes or jobs, maybe even relationships, and it may be just very much overwhelming at this time, and you may be a bit fearful of what's ahead, right? But just know that you're ready for this change. You're ready to embark on a new journey, and it's going to be good. Believe that, trust that, and that is what you shall see. Okay? And if you are kind of having a hard time of maybe letting go of a person or a relationship or whatever it may be, just, kind of hold on to faith and belief that, there is better coming where it is that you're headed. Believe it. Trust it. Right? Don't focus too much on like your fears about, bad things coming or things not working out. Don't kind of allow those energies to kind of influence or weigh you down or disrupt this whole transformative process, right? There's no need to kind of add more weight to what you got going on. Okay? But let's get your advice, and then we're going to close this out here. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, so we have spruce up your nest. It's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. Then we have find your tribe. Your spiritual tribe is out there, and once you find your tribe members, rejoice together, motivate each other. Support each other and stick together. Share your accomplishments, hopes, desires, and heartbreak. Praise each other and offer the kindest tough love when needed. There's strength in numbers. You're never alone. Okay, and then we have listen to your body. No matter how bad we feel, our bodies are always working on our behalf to create health and vitality. Meet your body halfway by acting on the messages it sends you. Whether it's a whisper or a roar, don't ignore what you hear. Listen to your body. It wants the best for you. Then we have stop comparing. Apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever-expanding universe. So embrace your differences, celebrate your quirks and kinks, bring your fullest expression of self forward, and champion others who do the same. And then we have be mindful with your money, honey. Are you spending above your means, avoiding the reality of your bank account, shopping to numb any negative feelings or pain? It may be time to clean up your relationship with money, let go of the fear and shame around your finances, and take responsibility for your future today. Any unwise decisions you've made in the past are behind you. Seek guidance where needed and keep the big picture of your financial well-being in mind. Remember, money saved is money earned. Then we have wishes fulfilled. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner, but faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. And then your final piece of advice, we have make waves. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker made waves. You're no different. Okay? Yeah. But that's all I have for you, Virgo. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.